Calling you around of Kevin Blanch, the father of FUKTONUIM theory. So in Germany, the massive die-off on the Poland border on the Oder River, I mean, just unbelievable. Unforeseen. People that lived there for, 80, 90-year-olds, never seen anything like it. So we've been waiting. I've been waiting all week to see the toxicology reports, and I've been emailing people all over saying they'll come back and say scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered. Guaranteed. Oh no, they'll get to the culprit. Sure shit. No toxins in the fish. So let me explain FUKTONUIM theory. So when the meltdowns of Fukushima, Japan happened, I hypothesized there were full blown out meltdowns, which has never happened in the history of mankind. We've never had full core. The partial core, the graphite core that blew up at Chernobyl and entombed by 700,000 men, we've never had full core meltdowns. And Einstein said that he felt, we can get into that whole thing if it ever did happen. It would release a new energy into the biosphere that would cause viruses, it would cause all kinds of shit. So when it happened, I named it FUKTONUIM. Now, scientists have been mystified, baffled, stumped. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the field work. I've done 11 years of field work, including walking the entire coast of California. It's going to give you cancer. So let me explain what I call FUKTONUIM. It's a plasma, it's a gas that's pushed off of the cores of meltdown, and they made the decision. First it plumed over us for 6 days, and then they pushed it in the water. I hypothesized it would get in the pine needles, and the pine trees would all go. FUKTONUIM fires, FUKTONUIM fires. I hypothesized that it would cause a heat bubble over the western United States because it's hot, 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 hot. So my hypothesis was this new energy, it's new. And this could be the only answer that this is true, what Kevin Blanch, me oh my Nobel Prize. So, can every single scientist be mystified, baffled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered, fucking baffled? Can all of them? All 10,000 of them got their freaking handcuffs on? And just, no, it's not possible. The only possible answer is it's new, which I named FUKTONUIM. And if you think that's all crazy, think of what they've named post-Fukushima. Livermorium, Tennesseum. So, I hypothesized this new gas would mix in with all the freaking carbons, these airplanes, the super tankers with your slave-made consumption junkie freak show goods from China into the ocean, low-grade fuel. With Roundup, you spray it all over, and everybody wonders why their dogs are all acutely dying. Let's see their noses. I thought they were going to settle out. So I said that whole effect, the synergistic, this is going to push it over the top, and I named it FUKTONUIM. Now, let's go back 2011, 2012. First you hypothesize knowledge, then you do the field work, then you defend your work. That's what a great PhD does, and we're saying that there's no new knowledge? Bullshit. This never happened before, and look at all the evidence. Look at all the evidence. So, here comes the UTA asshole, please. Don't come mess with me. So, what does it matter with these guys? They have no jurisdiction here. Moving along. So, tide pools collapsed. Kevin Blanch is going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States, Great Salt Lake. Look at my spiral jetted videos. Great Salt Lake was at normal levels 10 years ago. I went into bone products on 11/11. That's such a big piece of this. But look at my tide pool work. They collapsed 2011, 2012 on cue. The salmon, the steelhead salmon started to collapse in 2012. 2013, they go to sea 1 to 2 years. I says, well, wait for the Chinook. The Chinook got record numbers in 2011, 2012, 2013. I says, that's because they go to sea in 5 years. So we have 10 years of data now. We know statistically, you can plug it into regression on MARTAs on all the salmon counts up and down all the rivers. You can plug that in and you can see, run a regressionary model, and we got outliers from hell. The outlier, it's any regression model that you built, the outliers points to 2011. There's some kind of radical outlier that happened in 2011. So, again, no toxins, which I told everybody that's what's going to happen. The only possible, and this is an acute collapse too. This has happened in the last 10 years, 11 years. Again, the tide pool work. My tide pool works, me oh my, Nobel Prize. Well, I'm full of cancer, dying with no money. And I could sure use some fun to get by with a little help from my friends. I mean, running on empty, I mean, you need a car. But anyway, so the father of FUKTONUIM theory, you know, my work is proven. There's only one way that all scientists can be mystified, baffled, puzzled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered. Just presto magic, this just happens? No, no. There's something new happening to the biosphere. Something new in the last 11 years has happened. It's unarguable. There's been more species and animals wipe out in the previous 10 years than the previous thousands of years combined. It's all happened to this thing. It's new. It's obvious. The evidence is there. I've put it all out there. You know, so first you hypothesize the knowledge. All great new knowledge is persecuted. All great new knowledge is persecuted. All great new knowledge is persecuted. Ask Tesla. Ask Albert Einstein. Ask Kevin BLANCH. It's FUKTONUIM, I'm telling you. FUKTONUIM theory. The father of FUKTONUIM theory. Kevin D. BLANCH. Stay tuned.